Good evening. Bear with me while I pull this up, and we'll get started in just a couple minutes. Okay. So, tonight we're doing our free birthday card class for February. And what that is let me share this to my Facebook group. And then I'll get started. So, so every month, on the second Monday of every month, I will go live. And we'll create 4 cards. This is this month, February's cards. So these are our first. Every month it'll be birthday cards, because I figure everybody could use a birthday card to send to someone. So how this will work is we're going to create these 4 cards tonight together. If you want to receive these card kits in the mail from me, all you have to do is go to my online store. There'll be a link on this page. Use the host code and place an order of $40 or more before tax and shipping. I will send you 4 free card kits that look just like this. So all 4 cards, they'll have envelopes with them. You will get the PDF with all the measurements and a list of supplies. And you will get the February customer giveaway, which is, this rainbow thank you card that's blank so you can use it, and a package of adhesive backed hexagons. Okay, so you get those will all be included. And you'll get the 4 card kits, and all you have to do is place an order before Sunday of $40 or more before tax and shipping, and you will get that free. So I'm going to push that to the side and we'll get started on our cards. Okay, I just want to make sure we're still in frame. So we're going to get started, and we're going to start with this one. So let me show you the stamp sets we're using tonight. So this one is using the Amazing Silhouettes and Special Moments we're going to use for someone who is wonderful in each and every way. And then you can stamp the happy birthday on the inside. We're using the Biggest Wishes on one of our cards. The Peaceful Moments, we're going to use that happy birthday. And then the Catch You Later, we're going to use the Monkeys and Happy Birthday from Us. Okay, so let's get started. This is our card kit. So your card kit comes just like this. It'll come in a cello bag, and the envelope will be included in yours. I don't have the envelopes in mine. So we have a basic white card base. Okay, I'm bringing my adhesive. I'm going to lay those to the side. So we have a piece of basic black card front. Like I said, all the measurements are on the PDF. When you get your card kits, it comes with a printed PDF that you can cut these papers and make more cards if you wish. So this paper that I'm using is the Designer Series paper, is the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper. Okay. So this, I'm just going to attach the Smoky Slate piece. Then we're going to bring in the Memento Black ink, which may be the only ink I'm using tonight, I think. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our tree image and we're going to ink it up. And we're going to stamp it on the basic white piece. Okay. Just like that. Press down and up. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side for a second. Bring in, this is a piece of Smoky Slate that I cut with the tailored tag punch. Okay, and then we're going to use the, let me find it. Okay, so we're using let me straighten that. I don't want it to be messed up. For someone who is wonderful in each and every way. And then we're just going to stamp it right in the middle of this. Okay. So next up, I'm going to close that ink for a few minutes. We're going to attach the tree. You should have a border on the Smoky Slate. And then on the greeting, I'm going to add a couple dimensionals to the back. and pop it up. Okay. Let me see. So this one I'm going to do 2 dimensionals. I'm stacking them because I don't want, it'll even out because of the 2 layers over here. Okay. So this will be card number 1, the tree. Okay. So next up is card number 2, happy birthday. And then I brought in the flower punch. The flowers and leaves punch. I brought it in and I punched them out of Blushing Bride. Okay. So let's get started. This one is a basic white card base. Perfect. So then we're just going to start gluing our layers. We have basic black card front. And like I said, all the measurements are on the PDF that you get with your card kits. And like the ordering special runs from today until Sunday. So you have till Sunday night at midnight to place an order to get these card kits for free. Okay? So let's do this. And then just put it in the middle there, like that. Okay, so then I'm going to bring in the Memento Black ink again. And we're going to bring in the birthday. Ink it up. And then I'm going to bring in a paper piercing mat, because this stamps better if you have a cushion underneath. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. And then we're going to stamp the happy right above it, just like that. And then I'm going to add adhesive. Bring in my silicone mat. I'm going to do the 2 flowers, and I just layered them. So I'm just going to put seal on the back of both of them. Oh, I bent that one, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put the big one on the bottom and then offset the little one. Then I'm going to come in with my opal rounds and take a pick tool. I'm going to grab an opal round and put it in the middle, just like that. And that is card number 2. Quick and easy. And if you buy the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper, this is the next card, okay? If you buy the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper, you can make multiples of all of these cards, okay? So, this is card number 3, and it's really simple. I use the gingham embossing folder on this balmy blue to add texture to it, okay? Just like that. And then this is a piece of the paper. You could use any of the designer's paper. I wanted the different splashes of color, so that it added color to it. Then this is the Label Me Fancy, I think, punch. We're going to bring the happy birthday in from the Peaceful Moments. And then, of course, we need the black ink again. Oh, let's turn it over because I messed that up. Thank God paper has 2 sides, right? No one will ever know that I messed that up on the back. We're going to pop it up. We're using some dimensionals. Okay. Okay. There we go. And we're just going to pop it up in there and put it in the middle. This one is at an angle, but it's okay. So this is card number 3. Okay, so next up is card number 4. This is our monkeys, and this is actually considered a fun fold card. So I'm going to show you how to make this one next. So, first thing we're going to need is I'm going to fold this at the score line. Okay, and then let me find my direction there. Okay, so let's see. We have, let me minute. One second. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take the card base. We're going to go, you're going to take, this is going to be my top half. So I'm going to go to 1 1/4 inch and I'm going to cut up to the score line. Okay. 1 1/4 inch, cut up to the score line. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing down this way. All I'm doing is flipping the paper, and I'm going to come in 1 1/4 inch and cut to the score line, just like that. Okay? Then I'm going to bring in my paper snips, and I'm going to snip these right along the score line. Okay? Perfect. Just like that. And that gives you your fun fold. Okay, so this is our designer series paper. And we're just going to line it up here and give us our card front. And then we have, this is just a piece that it's just like a card front. And I'm putting it inside so it adds stability. Plus we're going to stamp on that. Okay. So let's go ahead and stamp the happy birthday. So happy birthday from us is what we're going to stamp. And you want to just aim for the middle where, because you want this to cover it, just like that. Okay. So I'm going to lay the card to the side for a second and bring in our circle. I cut this out using the layering circle dies. Okay, we're going to ink up our monkeys. Aren't they cute? I just love these monkeys. Okay, so there's that done. So next we're going to bring in our Just Jade light. Yeah, our light Just Jade, and I'm going to color the leaves. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in the light and the dark crumb cake. So I'm going to do the dark crumb cake first, and I'm going to do this branch and dark. And then I'm going to take my light crumb cake, and I'm going to, you can see here that I did the bottom portion of each of the monkey's ears, and I did their face in the light crumb cake. Okay. You don't have to do this. You can color your monkey any way you want. And if you don't have this stamp set, you could actually put anything, stamp anything inside the circle and make this card. It doesn't have to be the monkeys. I just have some nieces, and I have a bunch of birthdays in March. I don't always send cards for everything. I do send Christmas cards, and I try to do cards for when, you know, just to say hi and whatever, but I am really good about sending birthday cards. I have a Erin Condren perpetual calendar. I'll show in just a second. It looks like this. And I put a sticker on there that says birthdays. And then it gives you, this is the months. And it's 1 through 30 or 1 through whatever number. And I have everybody's birthday in our family written down. And then I have my address book. And then I have my cards and envelopes and address labels. And I try to keep everything together. And usually the last week of the month, I sit down and I will make, or as I make birthday cards, I put them in the birthday card container. And then as I get done with them, or when I get time, I pull that birthday card container in, and I bring in the birthday card container and my address book and my potential calendar, and I start picking out cards for each person and work on my birthday cards. And I do it, like I said, I do them the last week of the month, and then I leave them sit with the envelopes, stamps. I have a little compartment, and then I pull them out each week and figure out which ones need to be mailed that week. Okay, so these are the 4 cards. Let me bring the other ones back in. So there's that one. And then we have these 2. Okay, so again, let's go over the host code one more time. So if you use the host code and you place an order that's $40 or more before tax and shipping, I will send you 4 card kits, 1 for each of these 4 cards. And I will also send you the PDF, which will be printed and wrapped around them. And you'll receive the February customer giveaway, which is this thank you card for ordering from me, and a package of adhesive back hexagons. Okay, so if you have any questions, leave me a comment below. And like I said, the host code is good until Sunday at midnight. Thank you.